Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Mr. J's Geek Corner. Let's we talk about anything and everything that is geek, whether it be TV, comics, movies, or video games. And this week, I wanted to discuss something that I've had on my list of shows that I wanted to do for a long time, and this is something I really wanted to discuss. I've discussed it with my wife many a time, and I had to do a show about it. And matter of fact, I think this show was one of her ideas, and that is, why is Loki such a big thing? Ever since the first Thor movie came out, it's like all of a sudden there's this explosion all over the internet of everything that has to do with Loki. To tell you the honest goodness truth, I didn't see that big a deal done about Loki until the Avengers movie came out. You started seeing like Thor stuff here and there maybe, but it's like when the Avengers movie came out, that's when that's when the explosion happened. My bad. You're seeing signs of popularity building after the Thor movie. Then there's the Avengers, in which he's the villain again. One of the villains again, and all of a sudden it's all this. We have an army thing started, the Loki army, and it just blew up all over like Tumblr and Facebook and Twitter, everywhere else, and all over social media. All of a sudden, he is the most popular villain to hit social media and the media since Heath Ledger's Joker or Lex Luthor. And I'm going to say it, I'm getting kind of tired of it. And I ain't the only one either. Everything Loki. Every time they bring up Thor, it's always Loki. Matter of fact, when it ain't Thor, it's always Loki. He's getting on the level of the Heath Ledger Joker, and that you're just tired of seeing every iteration of that character is always Tom Hiddleston. Just like every iteration of Joker is Heath Ledger. Nobody could do the Joker like Heath Ledger. Just like nobody could do the Joker like Jack Nicholson. But his popularity exploded all everywhere because he was a good Joker. But still, that got tiresome too. But this one is even worse. I could tolerate the Dark Knight Joker just because how incredibly crazy and nutty that character was, and how such a good job that Heath Ledger did with that character. I can about tolerate that. But this I can't. I just can't tolerate this because everywhere you turn it's Loki, everything. It's just... Loki made that movie really good. It was one of the reasons why the Avengers was really good. But still, what's the point of having Loki all over everywhere? What's the point? He's not that cool a villain. Loki's nothing but a scurvy little dog. If you look at the comics, he's nothing. He's supposed to be a trickster. Essentially, you might as well say the devil of Norse mythology. He's the devil. He's a trickster. Matter of fact, in Norse mythology, he's supposed to be the god of mischief. He's evil. But and I know why is Darth Vader's real popular? He's a villain, but that's a whole different thing entirely. You don't see everything that when it's Star Wars, you don't see just Darth Vader stuff all the time, do you? No, you see a variety of everything. But whenever it comes to Thor, you hardly ever see Thor. It's always Loki. And the fact that they had to bring him back for another one, for Thor 2, bail him out of jail just so they can have him help him out with Malekith. And then have a possibility that they make Thor 3, he's going to be in that one too. As I've said plenty of times about plenty of other subjects, when's enough enough? It's just... It's aggravating where every time you turn around, it's something that's got to do with Loki. I'm saying Loki isn't that cool. He looks cool, yes, but he isn't that cool. I mean, when in the first couple of appearances, that was fine. But when you get to Thor 2 and there he is again, and the fact they've oversaturated everything with him, he's like Lex Luthor in Superman movies at this point. Make it stop. I mean, it's just like with Superman movies, like they can't do anything Superman without bringing up Lex. I mean, as soon as Man of Steel come out, the first thing they ask you is, when are they going to introduce Lex? Lex. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And the fact that now that that's who they're going to introduce in this in Batman vs Superman is Lex. Like they just couldn't wait to put Lex Luthor in this movie. And same with Loki. I said it's getting to be the same thing with Loki. Like you can't mention Thor without saying, what about Loki? What about Loki? I just don't see the point. Just like I don't see why Thor is even more popular. They think Thor is a better movie than Captain America, but that's another show. But I can't. I don't see the point. Why is he so popular? I mean, you look at him after a while, pardon my language, but he's a turd. He's just a bratty little youngin' that's jealous of his older brother. That's all it is. He's a little brat. Little bratty turd that little bratty turd needs to be banished to the other side of the universe or somewhere because he's annoying. Now, if y'all have seen the end of Thor 2, Thor the Dark World, you know that ain't going to happen anytime soon because, well, y'all know the ending. I'm not going to spoil it on here. But it's just, it's tiresome. I mean, it's just, I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's so many other people that's sick. I know of at least one other person that's sick of Loki everything. And I know there's a lot of other people out there, and if there's anybody out there in the audience that's getting as sick of Loki as I am, let me know in the comments below, please. I would love to see everyone out there who dislikes Loki with a passion and is sick of the oversaturation in the media of it. Anybody out there, send me a comment in the comments below. I would love to see how many people out there that are not Loki fans. I honestly love to see, because like I said, he's nothing but a jealous little brat. As ain't even his full brother. He's Jotun, as y'all know from the first Thor movie. He's from Jotunheim. He's from Jotunheim. He ain't even He's a dwarfed frost giant. He ain't even Asgardian. He's Jotun. And I'm as tired of it as probably a lot of people are. I'm just sick and tired of Loki everything. Give somebody else some attention. Goodness sake, give Volstagg some attention. Give Malekith some attention. He didn't hardly get no attention. It's always Loki, overshadowing everybody. And I'm sick of it. I'm getting tired. It's getting annoying. It just needs to stay. They need to give Loki a break. They really need to give Loki a break. But what do y'all think? Am I wrong? Do y'all like Loki? Do y'all agree with me? Y'all don't like Loki? Let me know. As always, drop me a comment in the comment box below, and I would love to hear what y'all think about it. And as I said before, anybody out there that severely dislikes Loki, drop me a comment. I would love to. I will personally post the number of people that have said that they don't like Loki, I will personally post that number in a future video. Not names. No, you'll remain anonymous. Just I will mention the name. I will mention the number of people. Let me get with all straight. I will mention the exact number of people that commented that they do not like Loki on a future episode. So drop me a comment. I want to see how many people out there. I truly want to see how many people out there dislike Loki. Let's just despise Loki with a passion. I would love to see it. And I guess that's all for this week's edition of Mr. J's Geek Corner. I know it's kind of a short show, but this is just something I really need to get off my chest. Because I just don't like Loki. I'm just sick and tired of Loki. I'm just tired of it. And as always, drop me a comment in the comment box. If you have any comments whatsoever about the show. And as always, like, subscribe, share and tell with all your friends. And y'all have any ideas about subjects y'all want to hear me talk about on the show? Any subject or topic you want to hear me talk, discuss, or rant about on here? Drop me a comment in the comment box. I'm always always looking for fresh new topics and things to talk about on the show. And drop me a comment. I would love to hear your ideas I would love to hear your ideas. And you never know what may be made into the future edition of Mr. J's Geek Corner. So drop me a comment in the comment box. I would love to hear your ideas. And I'll see y'all next time.